7 quiet signs you're aging well, even if you don't see it in the mirror. You look in the mirror these days, and maybe you don't recognize the person staring back. The lines, the silver in your hair, the way your skin no longer quite fits the way it used to. And it's easy, so easy, to think, I'm fading. But what if the mirror isn't showing you the whole picture? What if the truest signs of aging well have nothing to do with what's reflected, and everything to do with what's revealed? Because there are signs, subtle, gentle, but unmistakable, if you know how to see them. We spend so many years trying to look young. Creams, diets, lighting, angles, but eventually, age becomes something we can't hide. And that's not a failure, that's an unfolding. The question isn't, can I stay young? It's, am I becoming someone worth growing into? So here are 7 quiet signs you're aging well, even if the mirror hasn't caught on yet. There was a time when your inner voice was harsh. You pushed, criticized, demanded more. But now, you speak softer to yourself. You let yourself rest without guilt. You forgive yourself for things your younger you would have obsessed over. That gentleness, that's wisdom wearing soft shoes. And it's a sure sign you're growing well. You used to measure days by what you accomplished. Now, you measure them by what you noticed. A good conversation, a quiet walk, the way the light poured across the kitchen floor. You're no longer racing the clock. You're learning how to inhabit time. That shift is rare and beautiful and deeply human. Sign 3. You let others be who they are. You've stopped trying to fix everyone. You've let go of the need to be right all the time. You listen more than you interrupt. You allow space for others to grow at their own pace. Because you've learned that love isn't control, it's companionship. And when you can love someone without needing to edit them, that's maturity. That's grace. Sign 4. You still make room for wonder. Even now, you find yourself moved by a sunset, or a child's laughter, or a song you hadn't heard in years. You pause to notice birds on the wire, or the way the seasons shift without asking for applause. That spark of wonder hasn't dimmed. It may flicker, but it's still alive in you. And that means your heart, even with all it's carried, is still open. Sign 5. You know what deserves your energy. You no longer chase every argument, every invitation, every passing trend. You know what drains you, and you honor that knowing. You've learned that boundaries aren't walls, they're wisdom. And protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's stewardship. You're tending to your soul like a quiet garden. That's aging well. Sign 6. You hold both joy and sorrow without breaking. You've buried dreams, said goodbye to people you loved, carried regrets you'll never fully resolve. But you still smile. You still find reasons to laugh. You still show up. Because somewhere along the way, you learned how to hold grief in one hand and hope in the other. That balance, that bravery, is one of the rarest kinds of strength. Sign 7. You see beauty where others miss it. You notice the things most people overlook. The way an elderly couple holds hands, the smell of bread in the oven, the sound of rain on the window. You've trained your heart to see meaning in the small things, to find peace in what's ordinary. That kind of seeing, that depth of noticing, doesn't come from youth. It comes from becoming, and it means you've grown into eyes that truly see. So maybe the mirror doesn't always tell the truth. Maybe the lines and gray hairs are just the surface story. But beneath that, there's kindness, stillness, clarity, resilience, compassion. You've earned all of it through time, through trials, through the quiet work of becoming. You're flowering. So don't ask, do I still look young? Ask, am I becoming someone I trust with the things that matter? Because that's what aging well looks like. Not flawless skin, but a softened soul. Not endless energy, but purposeful rest. You're not fading. So, if today you looked in the mirror and sighed, thinking you're slipping away, remember this: you are still becoming. You are still beautiful. You are still here. And these 7 signs, they're not just proof that you're aging well. They're reminders that you are living deeply. And that, my friend, is something the mirror can't show, but the heart always knows.